Hello Internet, and welcome back to Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke Edition. And again, this is gonna be redubbed, but at least we can get things going. I'm picking up where I left off, and yes, this is a peek behind the veil because it's a clear sign that I obviously batch record, but oh well. And this is the point where I start things off. Come on. Yeah. He starts off by sending out his Slowpoke, and I'm like, oh great, now what? Because Slowpoke can kick butt if it's not careful. Okay. Thankfully, Senkaku is high enough level that it can basically scratch most things and get away with it. The trick to watch out for would be crits. And it grows to level 35. Slash! I deliberately did not get rid of Scratch because I wanted more options, so I got rid of Growl because I never use it anyway. I don't know if you can hear my wife in the background. She's on the phone with a friend. But yeah, Slash gets the job done, that's for sure. It took me a while to figure out how to get everything set up to where I could record like this, because my recording methods are a little different than usual. And round 3, round 2 with Slowpoke, there we go, takes care of him. Shoot, so jealous! And then we're back to hugging the borders again. And the repel wore off, so I'm like, yeah, to heck with this, let's do it again. Whoops. Dead end. Another dead end. Hey, a ladder. Criffing gnats. This tunnel goes a long way. No kidding! And he sends out a Geodude. And so I'm like, okay, this is getting too easy. Dig. But I've only got 3 left, so I'm like, yeah, do I really want to do that? Okay. Because my thought process at the time was, well, I'm almost out of the cave anyway, I can heal and restock on power points. Macho. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's let Sylvia deal with this one. And Psybeam. Test out our new move. Seems to work rather well, thank you. Another Geodude, and it's... Oh, I went with Flower. Right, because of Vine Whip. That strat was too easy. And that takes care of that one. There goes the hiker. Oh, you win! And I think at this point I was like, oh great, which ladder did I take? Yeah, I think this was the point where I started to backtrack. Unknowingly. I didn't realize it until at one point I came across somebody that I'd already beat before. Yeah, that was the point where I was like, oops, I went the wrong way. So I go back into that ladder, and then start hugging the borders again. And the repel again. So yeah, back to repels. The good news is I had enough repels to get me through here. And I could tell I was making progress because... whoops, another dead end. I could tell I was making progress because I come to a patch in a second here that didn't look familiar at all. And there's another trainer that I haven't fought. That was my next clue. She starts off with a Jigglypuff. I'm like, I can shred that thing like a napkin. And sure enough, I did. Pidgey. I think I just went on a slashing spree here. Because I'm just like, oh to heck with this, let's get this over with. Part of me thinks I might just keep it this way, setup-wise. Because this way I don't have to keep looking around at the clock. It's just right here in front of me. The screen's a little smaller, but I can deal with that. Yeah, this was the point where I realized I'm getting close to the end because I don't recognize this section. I was out of repels. I was tempted to teach teleport to something, but then I thought, why bother? And another trainer. She sends out a Bellsprout, and I realized, whoops, Senkaku doesn't want to deal with this. So, let's go over to Sylvia. Because Psychic versus Poison. Or at least that was my thought process. Criffing Bellsprout, and it's rap. I decided to Super Potion while I could. Because it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm stuck until he's done, unless I want to swap out. And that took care of him. Clefairy, I switched back, I think. Yeah, went back to Senkaku because I was just like, I'll just shred it. Because we've already proven it's possible. Might as well. Plus, with Slash's high crit chance due to Dig Trio's decent speed. And there we go. That's when, like I said, that's when I realized, oh, this is new. Whoops, and another trainer. She starts off with a Meowth, so I'm like, I can scratch this cat. Oh, never mind. Looks like I decided to go for Sylvia, because of the special stat. Growling. That's cutting physical attack. That's not gonna help you. Round 2 is with an Oddish, which Sylvia's already perfect for, so yeah. Rinse and repeat. Nah, I'm not gonna change, because third time's a charm. Boom. And at this point, I'm pretty much out. There's the exit, thank God. Wasn't prepared for her to be a trainer, but I was just like, oh, to heck with it, might as well. She starts off with a Pidgey, and it's low enough level, I decided to just deal with it. Normally, ground versus flying isn't going to do much, but with a 14 level difference, come on. And then she sends out her Pidgeotto. And I think that was basically just same song, second verse. Yeah. Boom. I was amused by that comment. I'm just like, okay. You do you, dear. And the Lone Rock happened to have a max ether. That's when I realized, ooh, there's still a couple more trainers. Let's get out of here for a second. I'll come and fight them later. So I snuck around them because I was like, yeah, they'll be good for grinding. And Lavender Town, heyo! I healed up immediately because I wanted to get everything back, plus health, obviously. And I was checking the clock, because at this point it's a little less than halfway through. And this is Mr. Fuji's house. That was when I realized, oops, I'm getting ahead of myself. But the good news is, here's the name raider. Or no. This one was just a woman. She was talking about Cubone. Here's the name raider. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna name rate Wings and get his name changed to Barbecue. I was trying to think, was it Barbecue? And that's when I was like, hang on, let me check my notes real quick. Because I wanted to make sure Barbecue was the name I was supposed to use. Barbecue, let's go. You're looking for vitamins. You get them in Celadon. Yes, I'm aware of revives, but this is a Nuzlocke, so I can't use them. I can sell them, though. And after Rock Tunnel, I was surprised they already had Super Repels available, so I was like, okay, I'll take some. I'm trying to get as much money as I can because I know that once I get to Celadon, my thought process was to be able to buy a pincer. But as you'll find out later, it finally occurred to me that, oh right, those pincers are actually $50,000 instead of $25,000. Because my math was wrong. This was a simple battle. Thankfully. And level 36, hey-ho! Another Slowpoke, so I decided to get Senkaku out of there, because I was like, yeah, no. That's Flowers territory. Keeping forgetting that, oh right, it's Psychic versus Poison. Not Water versus Grass. They're not going to be looking at that stat for the most part. So I gotta be careful whenever she uses Confusion. And that's when I go back into Lavender Town. Take on this hiker. And yes, I know he's not laughing, he's talking about how he has hay fever. Geodude, huh? Senkaku's got something for you. And I was actually surprised that it didn't self-destruct. And Onix. I was actually amused at the setup here because same Pokemon setup as Brock. Granted, this time I'm using a different Pokemon. And the levels are obviously different, but yeah. And here comes another one. Another hiker. He sends out an Onix, so it's a simple matter of digging. Next! Then he uses a Graveler, so basically same song, second verse. And I am gonna come back to Lavender Town. After I have the little Silph Scope thing that yeah. It's gonna be a little while before I come back there, though. I was trying to determine which would be the best ones to take with me. Marcule was a good idea because I wanted to level him up, which meant Grassroots had to go because I already had a Grass type. And I think at this point, then I decide to take out Ball Boy because it's an electric type. I wanted the type coverage. And then at some point I finally remember, oh right, I should probably update my sprites. And there you go, there's those. Sorry, I'm a little sleepy. I've been at this since this morning. That's also why right now my commentary is not as chipper as usual. I didn't want to deal with these guys, so I basically decided to go around them and avoid as many as I could. Hang on just a sec. I guess so. Okay, so it looks like I'm fighting a Clefairy, which, that's simple. I'll just scratch it. Another Clefairy, same song, second verse. Oh, I guess I don't avoid them for now. Huh, interesting. Gambler. He sends out a Growlithe, and I'm like, okay, this is too easy. Dig. And then I realized, oh, new grass. So what can I catch here? And that's when I was surprised, because I was like, oh, hey, a fire type. I'm trying to determine what's the best way to attack this without killing it. And I figured fighting fire, they're basically neutral on each other, so why not? My concern was using Karate Chop and completely murdering it. Or having it murder me. Thankfully, it got it in the red, so I decided to just huck a ball and pray. Because I knew if I missed the ball, her next attack would kill me. So I decided to get somebody out that could handle it. See? And the Ember's like, ah, Pshaw, big deal. Great ball, go! 2, 3, gotcha. Realizing that it was a Firefox, I was like, well, let's come up with some clever name for it, other than, obviously, Firefox. And so, doing a little bit of creativity, I came up with the nickname, I think I called it, Pyro Vixen. which is effectively Firefox, but in a different way. Now to get out of the grass. Oh, I guess I decided to do a little bit of grinding. I was surprised to learn that at this point, it didn't have any electric moves. And so I was like, okay, let's run just in case, because can't guarantee a tackle even with a screech would kill it in one shot, so I decided to let Senkaku deal with it, because it's way overpowered, comparatively speaking. It's twice its level, it can handle anything it can dish out. And Shredded Bird. I think I even commented at that point, Shredded Chicken. Meant to use Cut. Don't have Fly yet. And thus begins a leisurely walk back to Lavender Town. Heal up. At this point, I think I decided to do a little bit of party rearrangement. The question is, what did I switch? I don't remember at this point. I've made so many changes. Yeah, I think I got rid of him because he was way over leveled and I wanted to level up something a little more useful. So let's fast forward to that point, I think. There. And that takes care of updating the party. And at this point I was rearranging the party itself to make sure that everything looked the same as on the little side roster. Wanted to see if she had anything good. I was trying to determine whether it would be practical to just go to Celadon and get a Firestone. But that's when I discovered, well, she doesn't learn much. Not yet, at least. Of course you need strategy, and I've got some good ones. Let's see what you've got. And then, of course, he starts things off by sending out a Grimer, so I'm like, ooh, this is a perfect chance for Sylvia. That backs right. Set the sludge on fire. Yeah, that did nothing, where it almost killed her. So I was like, yep, let's get her out of here. That would have been embarrassing to lose her in one hit. And then he sends out a mug, so it's like, oh, same song, second verse, whoopee. Oh, never mind. Looks like I sent out Marcule for some reason. Oh, swap training. Right. And Psybeam. Goodbye. Come again. Haha. See what I did there? And level 28. I think at this point I decided to swap train, swap train Pyro Vixen. Then go back to Sylvia and finish things off, because we're reaching the end of the time limit. Actually, we've already overshot as it is. And I think that's the point where I was like, oh snap, I don't want to go there yet. I just worked my way around them. There's nothing I can get that way, so... I was curious what was in here. It's an underground path. And then, of course, we took the path via the bicycle all the way to the other side, ended up in Celadon City. Oh yeah, mashing A along the way, found a nugget for free 5 grand. He's talking about Snorlax. And here's Celadon. So I think at this point, yeah, I decided to heal and then I cut the episode. So, that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Because yeah, at this point I was just like, okay, let's get moving. Where am I going? Oh, I was just exploring. Trying to figure out what was around here. Then I go talk to this guy and conveniently get the coin case. This one has nothing. Fine, I don't want your stinking hotel. And actually, yeah, this is where I decide to cut it. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Have a blessed day. Xanipator, out.